Good morning, everybody. This is Michelle with Creative Operation, and I'm coming to you from a different area of my house today. This is my, I guess you could call it my recipe corner. This is part of my collaboration for our Crafty Goals 2023, and part of the goals that I had been wanting to create has been to create a menu planner kind of thing and really kind of hone in on my menu planning. I had done this before and it worked really, really well for me. And then I have gotten away from it. And all year long, I've been wanting to get back to it. And I totally have it. So I decided today that I'm going to show you what kind of stuff I have, what I'm thinking, and then next month I will show you how it came to fruition. But while I'm doing that, I just wanted to share with you where I actually do my menu planning. I don't do it in my craft room. I do it in my office. So we have this really amazing house, and the owners that used to have it had an actual office. They each had their own business, and they have this office with two different like setups. And so half of it is mine, just for like my recipes and my cooking, books and all that stuff. So I'm going to show you like really quick, like kind of what it looks like, because it is actually kind of a mess, but I cook a lot. I love to cook and I love recipes. So like this is kind of like my working area right here where I have a lot of my stuff. There is my Betty Crocker cookbook that I altered and I absolutely adore it. I do have a video if you're interested. Just some of the things. This is a recipe box that I made years and years ago that I actually have a lot of my favorite recipes in there because then they're really super easy to get. And then I'll just show you here real quick my 1980s obsession. I got one for my birthday a couple years ago and I absolutely love that thing too, although I don't play with it as much as I want to. And then right here, I have a basket full of like my catalogs, my coupons, my, flyers, all that stuff, because I actually do like to do couponing and, stuff like that as well, because like, let's face it, every little bit helps. So this is kind of my area, and this is kind of my workstation here. Here you'll see a lot of the projects I made with Country Craft Creations, paper collection, Sugar and Spice, and I didn't pack it because I decided that my gingerbread themed Christmas thing was going to happen this year, and then I didn't pack it because it's all paper and I really wanted to make sure that it didn't get ruined, and since it was cooking themed, I decided it was going to stay in my little recipe area. So, and then above we have cupboards, and I'll show you this real quick, where I have lots and lots of cookbooks. I used to do a lot of recipe swaps. So a lot of that up there, I have lots of recipes from amazing people throughout the whole entire country. And then I have all these cookbooks. And then I have a cupboard here. And I have cookbooks up in here, and I have some amazing vintage tins that have vintage recipes in them, ladies and gentlemen. They're awesome. Mastering the Art of French Cooking, Julia Child. I found that at a vintage store, so I have that. I have some of my kind of vintage cookbooks here, and then I also have a bunch of recipes in here. I mean, like literally, you guys, I am a recipe collector and junkie. Okay, and I even have books with my printables in them. And then I have some, Halloween recipe books that I have created through the years. So, because we have Halloween parties, so you have to have Halloween food, right? Okay, so I digress. So this is another one of my passions that I like to do. So for my menu planner, here is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm a Happy Planner girl, you guys know that. And they had these really cute half-size notebooks, which make really great recipe planners. So I'm going to be using this, and how I use this, and I told you, I'm going to do it this month. I am going to do it this month. This is my goal. I've got all my other goals with my craft stuff, but this is going to be the big one. So I will show you how this is going to look when I get done. But, I use the notebook. Here I will, excuse me, on this side, I will take and write down like everything that I need to get from the store, because that is the worst part of trying to meal plan, is that I don't have what I need when I need it. So when I run out of, like we all have staples, right? I'm going to make a grocery list. And then I do my grocery shopping online, and then I just go pick it up. And that I actually did before COVID, and it helps. There's a couple different things that it does. So I see all the sales all at once on my phone, and I make my list, but I also don't do a whole lot of impulse buying when I do this. So it saves me a ton of money. So, you know, make my list here, like maybe my ideas, anything my husband's requesting, whatever is going to go on this side. And then here's my plan. So for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on, this is what I'm going to plan to make. And then that way, on the days that I do kind of some meal prepping and I make a couple meals ahead, because let's face it, I hate cooking after work. And if I don't have something ready to go, we're going to go out, and that's not good either. So that's what's happening. So I'll write that down here and have my plan. So then on Wednesdays, like for example, I do a lot of meal planning. So I cook for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then I know exactly what I need to cook. And then when I get in my kitchen and do it, I have my plan, I know what I'm doing, and it comes out a lot faster than, you know, like, what am I going to do this time? So that's where I'm going to go with that. Now, I did want to show you, so I use Frixion pens. These things are amazing. If you guys haven't had Frixion pens, these are awesome because they erase, and they erase well. And I use them for almost everything except for like permanent documents. You can't use them on that because heat will make the ink disappear. But these things are amazing. I love them. And they come in all sorts of pretty colors, which is part of the thing. And yeah, I have a whole tub of them over in my stash of pens here, and that's just my stash in my recipe room. That's not even the stash I have in my craft room. Anyway, so I digress. So I have a couple of my pens here. This is just an extra notebook that I picked up because they keep coming out with different ones. This one just says jot it down, so that'll be good for my shopping list. So I have some extra papers here. Right here, I have all of my like stickers and things like that because I like stickers. I cannot draw to save my life, so I quit trying. I can do straight lines, and that's about it. So these are stickers that I have collected over the years, and I have used quite a bit of them, but there's a huge variety. So Hobby Lobby has some, you know, this is Happy Planner brand. I think this was actually from Recollections, and it had some food images in it, so I had to buy that. So I have that, and then I have this whole kind of bag that is loaded with all kinds of variety of stickers and like meal planner stickers, and some of them are Happy Planner, some of them aren't. It just depends. So I'm going to use these with this, and I'm going to do my happy planning, and maybe next time I'll even shoot you a couple recipes that you could try, some of our family favorites that we like, and see what you think. But anyway, that's what I am going to do. That is my goal. My other goals, I did great. I did my crocheting. So I have one blanket done, and I have the other one about a third of the way done. So I'm going to, when I get those finished, I will share with you what those look like. And I'm really trying hard now. My goal is to get them done by July, because we're going to go visit them hopefully in July, and then I can take them with me. And I'm just kind of doing a pan here so you can kind of see my stuff. Oh, I was also going to show you. I mean, this is how weird I am about my recipes. This is a lifelong passion for me. I love cooking. I have made an index out of a bullet journal that, let's see, let me get you a good page. So recipes that I have tried and that I have liked and that I go back to, for example, mixes. I went through a huge phase where I made my own seasoning mixes, and quite frankly, I haven't bought certain mixes like taco seasoning in absolute years because I make my own. And one of my very favorite recipes is a brownie mix that I make. I don't buy brownie mix anymore. If I want brownies, I make my own mix, and I can have it handy and everything. But anyway, what I was going to share with you is that I have this book that I made, and I started this again years ago, and I just add to it as I need to, and I write down the recipe, and then I write down where it is. Because you guys, with all of those cupboards filled, and all of this, and all of that, sometimes I forget where my recipes are. So I have an index so I can find them. So that's how serious I am about my my cooking and my recipes. So anyway, that's this. And yeah, I think I've rambled, and I hope that it didn't bore you to tears. And I hope you don't think I'm crazy, because I am like totally like a recipe geek. But this is what I'm going to do. So next time we come back, this will be filled up. I'll show you what it looks like when it's actually being used. And I'm going to start on Monday. So I'm going to do my ordering on Saturday and kind of my initial planning. And then Sunday I will sit and fill out for the week. And then that's how I'm going to do it. Again, Monday and Wednesdays are my pre-cook days. So I cook for the days that I have to work, because that's the last thing I want to do when I get home is cook. So, and then I love stickers because I can't draw. And if you guys have been watching this collaboration, Caroline has been doing bullet journaling, and she can like do the fancy letters, and she can draw, and she can paint, and it's like, I'm so jealous because I like cannot do it. All right, I'm done rambling. You guys have a great day, and happy April, and I will see you in May, and I will have this done, finally. Thanks for putting up with this video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.